Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Matthew Figg, and for this week, we're going to be picking our companies for discussion board week one. So, for my company, for a publicly traded aviation company, I picked Textron. And Textron is a very large company with a lot of subsidiaries. Um, and we're going to look at the history briefly here. They were founded originally as a textile company in 1923, first traded in 47. Currently, their CEO is Scott Donnelly, President Scott Ernest. They employed 37,000 people as of 2018, and their stock exchange code is TXT, like text. Um, Very small company. Started out making textiles by Mr. Little, and where they really got their jump was during World War II. Doing a lot of contracts for the military and things like that. Obviously, after that's when they first started getting traded on the stock market. Has really developed into a company of things that were a lot of brands that we're very familiar with that you wouldn't think. And they have a lot of brands. And we're going to look at that here growth. So Cessna, Beechcraft, Bell, and Hawker, even though they're only doing support for Hawker at this time, Textron absorbed all of these companies, purchased them. Their aviation company wasn't actually formed. Textron Aviation wasn't till around 2014 after they purchased Beechcraft and they made Textron Aviation. So they produced the Cessna and the Beechcraft aircraft, also the Bell helicopters. This time they're just providing support for the Hawker aircraft, but you can see below a lot of the other brands like E-Z-GO golf carts. We're all kind of familiar with that. They also produce tractors, but for the purpose of our discussion, we're going to be focusing mainly on the aircraft, obviously, and going forward in the course. But what is interesting to find out is Textron actually, if you look down here, I've got military aircraft. So that would be Textron Systems, Aerospace and Defense Development. So they're very involved in unmanned aerial systems, development of that. And the Textron Airland, that's a joint venture between Textron and Airland LLC to develop a military type aircraft. I guess it'd be I don't know what generation we are now. Is generation 5, maybe generation 6 type fighter aircraft. So interesting to see what they'll come up with there. Also, Lycoming Engines is another brand that they're carrying. So if we want to look at their stock graph here, scroll down if I can find my pointer. So I really wish we could have went a little bit further back. This is just a 10-year chart. So this was at 2010, way back here, going into 2011. And, I really don't know much about the stock market. If I was, I probably wouldn't be, going to school to become a pilot. But, obviously we can see everything was going good right here, 2019, 2020. Oh, boom, COVID-19 happened. Everything went down. So, but they look like they're coming back on the rise now. So that's all I've got for Textron. These are my references. If you guys have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. Thank you.